in this round. I won versus Sniper in the first round. Squeak won in a very close set against Uzi. Uzi over obviously 2K2 plus player, but Squeak I would say with more arena experience, so I wasn't really surprised about this result, but now I'm playing Squeak and surely only take a win would be still a huge upset, and if I would lose today, so hopefully going to win that one. We will see how it goes. Okay, Squeak is here and we are going for the draft. So he's banning Burgundians, we have to ban Britons and Malay, I imagine. Yeah. Okay, so he's starting with Teutons, alright, he's banning Aztecs. I think in that case we have pretty clear choose. What do you want to play there? Did you watch Red Bull Vololo? Most of it. Okay, I think we want to take Turks, we want to go for Ethiopians. Prince first one, makes sense. High rise, by the way. Rare plans for a Civil League, are you involved with that? It's what Terror has in mind. It won't really be like Silver League, it will be different tournament in Masters of Arena 6, and I will likely be part of it, but yeah, most of it is in Terror's head so far. So cannot really give you more ideas already. I think we want to be playing their Italians, Byzantines. I would say so far we are going with a top draft. How I would approach it in the next rounds. Good luck in your matchup. Thanks. Should be good games for sure. So far I'm not surprised about his draft. I would say my draft is quite better. Okay, mine is a good choice though. I think we have to go Portuguese right now. Portuguese and Burmese. Yeah, let's just go with the best saves we have left. We can go for very strong draft for me. I would say Turks, Ethiopians, top civilizations, Burmese, Italians, Indians, Byzantines, Portuguese. Yeah, I think I have really sick draft there against him. Let's host. Seeing side civilizations, all specs, that's perfect. We'll see if we are going to use Turks there. I'm not sure if I will show Turks or not in this. Likely not. If this going into 3 games, we are not going to play Turks. I can tell you. Let's give him the, Genghis. I can give it here. Yeah, this is a draft. If anybody would be so nice to update the draft command, then please. Okay, clone arena, everything should be set up there. And what do we want to play? I think we want to start with Ethiopia. Simply really clean civ should be good against most of his civs. I think Ethiopia should be quite decent. Ethiopia should be really strong against most of his civs. I would say we might get to play Burmese. What do you do if you get Teutons versus Burmese? I'm just going to smash either way. Yeah, I would say Ethiopia is likely the safest civ we have there, but yeah, I'm quite confident with Italians, with Byzantines, with Portuguese. Also very variable civilizations, and Turks and Burmese are just powerhouses in what they are doing. Yeah, exactly. I don't think that we will, unless we are like needed, then we are not going to use Turks. Turks is simply there as like a safe choice that should give us a win in case it's needed. Alright, let's go. Okay, Ethiopians versus Cumans, it should be a very good matchup for us. I simply should be playing very fast Arbalest, and it should be something that will work really well against Cumans. I would say this is one of the best matchups I could get with Ethiopia. Right, we need to check the distance. I would say very likely he is going for I would say very likely he's going for GTC boom, and then like going to GTC, then like going fast in. It's simply how the meta should be with Cumans, especially on Clone Arena, but I would say that Ethiopians is likely the best counter, or one of the best counters against this. So I'm not really scared of any such play. Think I can go even really fast, play there one monk. Potentially get to some relics anyways, and should be a good matchup for us. Oh, I don't want to go for gears now. Pretty likely we need to scout all the map because we will need to free TC boom this match. So I need information about like my base overall. Thanks, triple. Right, so we have all the 8 sheep already. That's cool. I think we need to have 4 front wood quite fast because we are going very fast to feudal age / castle age. And I want to be playing... Oh, Jordan, thank you so much for the host. Really appreciate it. Hi everyone, guys. So we are playing Masters of Arena 6. This is the second round of the tournament. Jordan is also part of the tournament. He's already qualified for the top 16 because of his rating. And this is the qualifier. Me and another 63 players are playing in it, and the top 8 will qualify for the top 16 stage, where we'll be watching also Jordan, Viper, Slum, Winchester and such guys. So should be really nice. This is basically the start of the tournament. I'm one of the hosts of it, and I'm really looking forward how this will go. Once again, Jordan, really appreciate the host. My opponent today is Squeak. Maybe you're not too familiar with this name. It's more of like old school player. Already was 2k plus on Wublay. I would say he's like 2k plus on DE. So pretty solid player. He won versus Uzi in the first round, who is like 2k2 plus player. So absolutely not an easy round for me, but I should be the favorite there for sure. Also, the map that we are playing is in the normal arena. It's called Clown Arena, basically a map that we developed specifically for this tournament. The main difference compared to arena is that you are starting closer to your opponent, therefore we see way more like, we call it clownish plays, way more aggression compared to normal arena. Like a lot of monk rushes, lot of unique units plays and such. So far we are absolutely loving it. You can check my like YouTube or Discord for some games that already happened. I'm sure that you will love them. Okay, that's not optimal. We have to run. The matchups that this is the first round of the this is the like second round obviously, but this is the first game of the series today, and my civilization is Ethiopian's opponent's civilization is humans. You can check the exclamation mark draft to get you there, so you would see all the civilizations that we have available for this best of 5. So what we want to do there is to basically boom, because we are facing humans. Opponent is going for feudal boom with humans, like the common play. So no surprises so far how this is developing. Thanks for the follows, guys, really appreciate it. I'm not sure if we should take it off, this follower alert, when there are like those hosts and there are so many of you following, but thank you so much, and I'm just enjoying this sound, I have to say, so I hope that it's fun with you, that it will stay like this. We cannot justify going for double bit right now, I have to wait with it. Right, bit delay, but that's fine. Still very fast uptime for us, and now we can move to the scout outside. What we want to achieve now with the scout is to get some hits of opponent and then potentially go back, because we will make a monastery and we can heal the scout. So hopefully this is how this will go, that we will only get some hits, then we can run into our base and then potentially be absolutely fun with the scout. I would say I'm like quite a favorite there. On the other hand, I was favorite also in the first round of the tournament when I was facing 1900 player, but he was playing really well, and maybe you know him, he's a French guy called The Sniper, also quite a big streamer in the French community, and it went 3-1 for me, but he put really good series against me, so like surely I'm being the favorite, but I mean, if we would lose there 1 or even 2 games, that surely is possible as well. Why is this villager still going there? I don't know how many villagers I already sent to out of this tree. Right, so we want to make a monastery, we want to... Is that it? Oh, he's going for spearman. Oh, okay, and he has a scout there. Hold on. I hate to... This happens to me so often that I have to switch keyboard from Czech to English, and then I cannot place TCs. Okay, from what I see, there is a chance that he's going either for lots of feudal army to deny the relics from me, which isn't the worst thing to do for him. Oh, I thought that I'm not going to carry them on. Thank God. Oh, there's the scout, alright. Oh, there are lots of spearmen by him, alright. I mean, spearman isn't the most scary thing I can face there. I can convert the spearman, but I need to make sure that I kill the scout. Oh, this. Okay, let's guide this one. We'll see how much he gets from this one. Okay, 1, and then I would say we are fine now. I don't know how many he did already, how much he's committing into map control, but if it's only spearman, we can live with that. Basically, getting rid of his scout was the most important thing for us. Just trying to get as many relics as possible right now. I think there's a good chance that he's going for scouts behind this. But that's something we can also live with. I would say overall this is simply a very good matchup for us, so... alright, so he's going for some more scouts, makes sense. So in that case we want to be making cracks and some pikemen for us. Alright, yeah, that's a dead scout. Either way, it's 2 relics for us already, that's quite decent. And obviously, like him going for scouts is delaying him from going up to castle, so. We are not really unhappy that we are seeing scouts of him. Because right now we are basically playing with 3 TCs versus 2 TCs, so we are absolutely fine how this is developing, and we already have 2 relics. And I think there's a good chance that we'll even get some more. try to get this one, let's try to get this one. My winning competition isn't really the relics. I think we simply have way better composition than him, but like getting the relics just for the safety and just to have some more advantage is absolutely fine, given that we are not really committing too much into it. Also, we know that he's still not up, so we are not too scared so far. But we have to be thinking about going up ourselves very, very soon. Don't need to. Alright, so he's up now. I'm not sure how much faster he is than me, but I would say we are absolutely fine so far. C-cube checks, so far without upgrades. And for us, the switch has to be into full crossbows right now, or like full. Full arbalest as soon as possible. And as I said, I'm really preferring my position by quite a bit. Now the perfect scenario is that we deny his second castle, which should be coming forward with the archers that we are building for us. And technically in the long term we can switch into half SO, which should be really strong against him as well. Okay, so we see a couple of keep checks. It's obviously army we can deal with quite nicely. It's crossbows. So very likely we can take engagements already, especially after Thumbring. The early crossbows should be performing really well against this composition. Right, there's... I don't need to micro this one too much. Symbol taking good engagement. So I would say we assumed, or we expect to play very siege ramps right now. Once again, something we can deal with. But as you can see, he's playing well. It's quite an even game, but I simply think that we have better civilization and we have five relics. But this is really the only advantage that we have for now. Yeah, obviously he's focusing on that one. And this is another fight that we want to be taking. And that's even before our blast. And he needs to come with the switch. His switch could be either on H's or siege rams. I would assume more siege rams. It's more the approach that you would see from the top players. But once we have the resources for it, I would say our next step should be hulks, and obviously like upgrades for them. Also some more Famiko would definitely help. Still can like easily lose this game. You can see he has the score lead, which surely tells something, tells part of the story. But so far so good, simply we have 5 relics and we are getting to stronger composition than our opponent, so absolutely nothing that would be too scared so far. Scared of. Also he doesn't have bombard cannons, so obviously he does, so... Oh my god. How lucky is that? Well, not much we can do. There's a good chance he could be switching into Hussar or Siege Rams. We don't know yet. Okay, so it's Hussars. Need to be a bit careful here, like way more careful than this, but I think the position is looking better and better. Closer to full pop, still having 5 relics, and our composition is stronger and stronger here. We are pushing the middle as well, which is pretty cool. I can hold this one quite nicely. Pushing the middle is the most important thing here. Okay, I didn't expect this hole, but it's still fun. I don't really mind losing there some villagers. Thing simply with 5 relics and the cheap army I'm doing here, it's absolutely fun to be playing with. Bit less population, or a bit less villagers than 100, but and we can replace the villagers, but he cannot replace his castles. Which means that we are taking good trades here. Still, 89 is absolutely fine, given that we are playing Arbalest and Given that we are playing like the cheap army we are doing, so it's nothing to be too scared, especially with 5 relics. Surely there should be a wall by me, but it was nice trade by him, like trying to focus elsewhere, and it wasn't the cleanest defense by me ever. Some of the villages is a bit scary, not gonna lie, but I think unless we drop to like below 50, I cannot really see him breaking this. And simply this army that we have in the middle is impossible for him to stop. It's pretty simple. I don't have the sickest food eco right now, but I think that's something I can balance very, very soon. He lost 2 castles, he will lose 3rd very, very soon. We have still 5 relics, so I think we are absolutely fine. I need to like fix my eco bit, but kind of lacking their siege quite a bit. Also, it doesn't have elite kit checks so far, so it's quite good. I'm gonna push this one because it's annoying. This is like fine trade on Arabia, but it's not fine trade on Arena, because on Arena the biggest value that you have is gold. Actually, I can deal with this way. Okay, now I need my army in the middle though. I'm out of position with my army. Like the back part of it. I think this like overall is not a bad play. What he did, like pushing the sides. It's not a bad play given the situation that he was in. Like he had to do something about the game to not lose it, and he was trying to make a raid on this side, which I would say was reasonable. But I would say we are absolutely fine either way. So far very methodical for us. Just taking down castles, we don't really need anything else here. Yeah, now he's switching into skirmishers, which simply is a really bad option for him. If he's switching into skirmishers, we can just play shirtless even. We can kind of do whatever we want. Right, fine. Not anymore. Just deal with it. Oh, I don't have... what? I thought that I had fortified walls, but apparently I don't. But it absolutely helped there. Fine, let's do shuttles. He's simply running out of keep checks. And if he's playing full trash, we can just play full shuttles and they will perform absolutely amazing. I could be easily going for SOs as well, given the eco that I have. I get here. Just because he's annoying on this side. Some more farm eco is kind of needed. GG. Yeah, I would say he... Now it would be the fun part when he would be running with trash against shuttles, and we have full upgrades and we have 5 relics. Outside was quite clean for us. What happened there was this raid was good. Yeah, I would say overall this raid was good. It was likely the only way for him to win the game because he didn't really have a chance to take a straight up fight when we had their helps and arbalest. So with this composition he had to be using the mobility, he was trying to raid. I would say what most players would try to do, so that was fine. I missed this wall off. I thought that I'm like walled here and he has to go this way, and he was running here and got like fairly more villages because of it. But overall I think we were still absolutely in fine position. As I said, if I would be dropping to like 50 villagers and below, maybe he could overrun me, but I would say with 70, spamming arbalest and helps when I have full upgrades, when I have 5 relics, is not really the worst thing ever, and simply it allows me to make more army afterwards, so it wasn't really like too scary situation. But nice game, not bad. I would say overall simply our civilization was way better than his, given the map. Alright, so I'm going to host another one. Let me update the score as well. Let's do this. I think we are in round of 32. Done. Perfect. Close series like always. I would say I'm not trying to, but yeah, it's true that the last series was quite close actually. I was down 1-0 against underdog, and I had really bad matchup in the second game, so it was really a situation when it wasn't looking too pleasant for me. Right, Squeak is here, so this is the draft once again. What happened was that we used Ethiopians and opponent used Cuman, so our second civilization versus his second civilization. Okay, so he has there, like, I would say we can ignore Mongols because I would say all my civilizations, actually Turks could struggle against Mongols. But I would say Italians, Byzantines and Portuguese have a clear safe win against Mongols, unless it's like YOLOing and we are screwing up. So that should be fine. I'm not happy about my Turks there, I had to say. Like, Turks should be perfect versus Teutons, versus Lithuanians, I would say versus Vietnamese as well. But simply Maya Mongol is kind of ugly for Turks to face on Clone Arena. So I don't want to use Turks really. So what is safe for us? Byzantines should be very good. I would say Byzantines wouldn't be optimal against Vietnamese mainly. That's likely to work. Versus Mayans and versus Vietnamese, I would say Byzantines. Actually, versus Vietnamese only. I would say versus anything else, Byzantines are good. And on Clown Arena, I can smash versus Vietnam. I would say Byzantines is the safest choice that we have there. Yeah, let's do Byzantines. Should be the best pick. And the most safe one. Here.
Yes.
All right, let's go. What is Smash? Monk Crash. It is the best of 5. Okay, Byzantines, Mayans. Alright. Interesting matchup for sure. I would say on normal arena, this is really close matchup. Might not look like it, but I would say it's really good, really close matchup between those two civs. On this version, on Clown Arena, I would say it's quite better for Byzantines compared to normal arena. But still, Mans is a dangerous civilization. Not a civilization with too many options, but the options they have are quite strong. So you always need to be careful against Maya, but I would say Byzantines are more than fine in this matchup. Eagles could be troublesome, basically. Also, mainly on like normal arena, the issue is siege ram and plumes. That's some, or like even onagers potentially for Maya, but mainly siege ram plumes. That's something what is ugly for, what is ugly to face with Byzantines, because yes, you are doing skirmishers, you are doing siege rams, but simply it's not really great trade most of the time. But there, I would say we should be. Simply he doesn't have that much time to go for unique units. You need more time than like to go for skirmishers, obviously. So, and there on Clown Arena you have less time to make things happen than on normal arena. So I would say I'm not too scared of like plumes and siege rams. That simply shouldn't happen. And like my composition of skirmisher, HC, and BBC should be very strong on this version. So this is what we are aiming for. And I would say it's better the way we had those matchups. Ethiopians versus Cumans and Byzantines versus Maya, than vice versa. I would be fine, I would say, in both matchups as well. But this is simply the better order for me, given the civilizations that he's going for. Honestly, if I were him in this matchup, I could likely trash. Simply playing trash plus eagle can be annoying to face, so would likely be the option that I would go for if I were him, but we will see what he does. I don't think that Squeak was trashing a single game in the first round, so we will see what he does here. We have there too many villages now. Whatever. Also, it's like, as I said, with some matchups I can smash, like Monk Crash with Byzantines, but against Maya it doesn't make sense. Eagle saves are likely the best saves against Smash overall, simply because Eagles perform so well against Monks due to their anti-conversion resistance. Well, this is good so far. This is looking pretty decent. thing is that on Arena you most of the time should have very clean starts. Because you are playing very tight builds if you are going for FC. And every mistake is just has way more value than, for example, on Arabia. In your like build, in your idle time, idle TC and such, it's just so way more crucial on Arena compared to Arabia. Right, the thing is how we want to open this one. Feels like we want to completely ignore the middle and we just want to go for free TC boom. Because he can go for eagles, he can go for plumes, either way. And I don't know what he's going for. If I would know that he's going for plumes, I could easily go like 25, 1 monastery and try to get some relics. Which I guess might be still what I'm going to do. Grabbing there a couple of relics would really help against MoA. Yeah, I think this is the optimal choice. 1 monastery and 3 TC boon. And if he's going for plumes, then we simply should get a couple of relics before he will show the plumes. So that wouldn't be the worst. And if he's going for eagles, then, well, we might still get some because the relics are close on Clone Arena, so might not be the worst investment ever as well. I think it's TC mode, the command that you are looking for. Yeah, perfect. I see that there's so many people asking for it. I would say overall it's quite a good mode for competitive playing. I know it's not looking the most pleasant, but simply it's only for Dark Age, and it's, in my opinion, it's quite an advantage. Like, for me at least, it happened so often happened before that I had their idle villager because I couldn't see him through like this area where you cannot see because of the Dark Age TC, but this is better. Yeah, for board, yeah, that's true, exactly. For like board lures, deer lures, it's also really good. It's a good point. Okay, so he's not up yet. Oh, I'm missing gold. Okay. Oh, it's like 5 seconds idle time. That's not the worst after all. So it's going 27 pop up. Which means that he's likely going for castle opening, like Plume Archer opening, and try to put pressure with them. Which means that we need to be playing quite fast mangonels to defend. So I need like 1 more villager on gold right now to react. But we are still having the very same plan. We want to start with monastery and with 3 TCs. Like 2 extra TCs, and then we want to make, you know, some mangonels just to defend versus Plume Archers, which I expect to happen. And then basically if you are playing Plume Archer opening, then you either need to be, you will have really delayed boom, which would be optimal for us, or you have to be playing 1 TC fast game, which is also optimal for us. So I would say Plume Archer opening really isn't great there for him, unless he's doing a lot of damage in Castle Age, so this is why we need to be careful. Okay, what? So yeah, eagle opening as expected, as I just called. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Still still want to play their monastery, I guess. So I guess we want to have a TC on stone in case he's going real aggressive. Don't get housed. I'm never getting housed, my man. Why is he going eagles? Come on. Why is he going 27 eagles? Mainly, I don't understand. It's like a weird VO. If you want to be playing eagles, you most of the time want to be faster than this one. Right, they are here. I don't see any upgrades on them so far. Okay, but he's doing their Eagle Warrior upgrade. Okay, so I have to react to this one. Because there's a good chance that he's going for a siege tower. And that's not something we would like to be facing. Fine, I'm losing that, I don't really care, honestly. Most important thing is that we cannot lose this game to siege tower. And we also need to have their defensive siege workshop. What we are doing might sound extremely dumb, but I think it might save us in the game. If we are just wasting resources, we are also fine with that. Because we have quite a good... Oh, no. I guess I have some bad gather point with the villagers. I think simply the reason why I'm doing that is because I saw the Eagle Warrior upgrade. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, see this one. Okay, so he's going very aggressive. We need to react to this one. If he's getting in, we are losing that game, no matter what. So this is something we cannot afford to take. To happen. Okay, that's good. That's very good. I should likely delete there. I stayed there a bit too long. Catch! Ah, I need to kill that manga now. Oh no. Whatever. Now he has to go for fast imp. There's no way that he's playing this one in Gaslight from now on. See if we can sneak there for some relics. I mean, those monks don't have any other poopers for me right now, so. That wasn't great, I would say. Okay, I think we need to go imp ourselves. Still have way more eco than him, so I don't think that he can switch. Also, this one cataphract outside can give us a lot of control. It's pretty cool. Especially if I could snipe this one manga now. It's low HP. Just paying attention here. But we can make second. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Let's go for more cataphracts. It's fine, we're just forcing him to change his focus. So that's absolutely perfect. Definitely need this. We lost the hero cataphract, but it's fine. First thing I want to do is chemistry, just in case we are forced into trap war. So he could be booming. Either he's going for imp or he's booming. I wasn't really sure what is this option here. Very defensive. I think we can wall this one now. Really would like to get this. Okay, so here's some monks now. Should be going for the forward castle instead of the second one defensive. Simply was a bit too scared of his army, potentially. Okay, so there's no way that he's not switching if he's booming now, which means that we need skirmishers. Okay, now I'm a bit confused. I don't really know if he's booming, if he's switching, or if he's what he's doing there. Really have no clear idea. I would say this is quite a good fight for Cataphracts from how I know the unit. And we could be seeing switch into... Okay, so he's doing fletching and such, so we need to play there full skirmishers. He's switching into Arbalest, which makes sense. And we have to react to it. So I'm happy how I'm playing this one. Pretty clean with the counter units against what he's doing. Oh, I wasn't shooting at the castle. Okay, this is a bit too much. Even when I really like to have gold. So far so good. We are showing him only this army, so he should move very soon in with the Arbalest. We still have way better eco than him. There is no way that this is not true. And he's going for the Bloom Archers. And I think this is absolute perfect fight for us. Yeah, and the amount that he has isn't too exciting. That was exactly perfect, honestly. Like, I had perfect read on what he's doing. I would say the biggest mistake he did, I would say what he did was correct decision. I would say playing aggressive. But first of all, we had very defensive stone and gold. That was obviously fortunate. Would be way more ugly if we had them like here and here. Would have to go with like some kind of different defense, or would have to buy the castle. Would be different game completely. And secondly, he showed me the Eagle Warrior upgrade. If you are going for the Eagle Warrior, it's not that you are trying to take fights in the middle. It's a very expensive upgrade in the early Castle Age, and if you are going for it, it means that you want to be aggressive afterwards. So there was simply just this update told me, okay, I need to wall this, all this, and here I need to react, and yeah, I was fine. This mistake was playing Maya on Arena. I would say Maya on Clown Arena is absolutely fine choice, but yeah, it looked very clean there. In the end, you can see that he had the eco, but he was still booming, right? We already finished our boom a bit ago. Like, I mean, I'm still queuing some villagers, but I have 120 villagers. Not really focusing on the boom, and simply what he did. You can see that he's now 4 TC. So he was playing 1 TC, tried to be aggressive, then it didn't really work out. Then he switched into, he added the extra TCs, he added 3 more to like catch up in the boom. But that means that I will simply have the map control, and that's always ugly for him. And yeah, now you would like, if you want to be switching, you have to switch, right? You cannot keep playing Eagles when opponent is playing some hand cannons and cataphracts. So you have to be switching into archers with Mayans, which means that skirmishes will simply perform so well. That went really well. I'm pleased with that game. I'm really pleased with how I'm playing so far. Like, Squeak is a very good player, and what I'm doing so far is working really well. You see, this is Byzantines and this is Mayans for him. Right, I will host 1 second. This one, perfect. Let me give him the lobby as well. Okay, so we are leading 2-0. We have 3 match points. Once again, this is where we are in the brackets. I won my first round, Squeak won his first round, so both of us are basically in the top 40 of the tournament. The winner is getting into top 24 and he will be 1 win away from making it into the main event. Basically, this is the qualifier. You need to win 3 rounds to be in the top 8, qualifying for the main event. So both of us won the first round, but now it's looking so very good for me to advance into the third round. 2-0, and this is the draft once again. We need to think, like, so far we were quite fortunate with the matchups. What we want to play now, I would say Portuguese or Italians feels like the safest choices for us. If you are playing Portuguese, we could potentially run against Lithuanians, which could be full smash. We could be playing versus Vietnamese, which is likely. I would be fine against Vietnamese, so I can just go for Organ Guns. Yeah, I would say Portuguese versus Lithuanians would be the only bad matchup. If I'm playing Italians, kind of the same story. Like, Italians may be a bit better, but I kind of want to play Portuguese for once. Like to get their like bit more clownish game, it feels. Yeah, let's go Portuguese in case we can still go Turks, we can still have Lithuanians, and we have their Burmese. Hold on, this, what did you wrote me? Completely missed it. Click his shift twice in marks the, yeah, I know Bilo, but I don't really care about this one. You have chat minimized? I don't. I'm like checking it on my second monitor, but like in the games, I'm mostly focusing on the game. I don't think it's giving me really any advantage to explain stuff while playing. Okay, Portuguese, Vietnamese. Alright, that's good. Like, you can trust me that generally in a like tournaments game, like for example in Red Bull, I mean maybe not in the first round of Red Bull or the qualifier, but in the later rounds of Red Bull, I had the chat minimized, or did I completely didn't. I basically ignored it during the games during Red Bull. So, and I think I will do the same starting next round, but simply like apart from me being there as a player, it's also my tournament as a host, and I'm also like one of the 2 casters, basically, or like 2 main casters of the tournament. So therefore, like, it's not for me only about playing there and like delivering games, but it's about me making it interesting for the viewers, basically. And like interacting with them, I think it's part of it. But it's very likely that from the future round 3, and if we get there, we still are 1 win away. So if we can make it into round 3 and forward on, I would likely ignore the chat during the games. I generally do it in tournaments when it's like important games. So I hope that's fine for you. I do agree that it's kind of a gray zone, right? I would say most of the time it's not giving you any advantage to focus on the chat. Like when I feel like when I'm playing ranked games, for example, and I'm also focusing on the chat. Hi Mike. And I'm focusing on the chat, I'm playing like 85% of what I'm capable of, simply because like part of my focus is elsewhere. But obviously there could be someone like giving me some tips through the chat. Can happen, and yeah, it's something what should be discussed more. I don't know, I cannot tell you like better answer than this. And I can tell you that like in the past, when I started stream, that was for me the most frustrating thing, because obviously I was like used to focus entirely on the game and like give it 100%, even if it's ranked game, obviously. Oh, I have their 5 now, that's not needed. And that was like the most frustrating thing, that I realized that I cannot focus entirely on the game. And I'm playing way worse, because in the start of streaming, when I was like reading the chat as well, there was that I was playing maybe like 40 or 50% of what I'm like capable of, just because I wasn't used to it. Yeah, like Terror is perfect. Terror, trust me, Terror is extremely fast player when he's not focusing on the chat. He's like, you are watching like Hera, Viper, Jordan, but Terror without chat, when he's like really not focusing on the chat most of the time, he's like 300 APM basically. He's insanely fast, you cannot imagine, but it's because of the chat that he's simply a bit slower. He's also like, Terror is the example, not only it's not only about the speed, right? Terror is the perfect example that of a player who would be like 2k7 maybe without focusing on the chat during the streams, but simply as he's like focusing on like the people and such and interacting all the time with them, he's, you know, 1900. But without it, trust me, Terror would be very, very high on the ladder. It's just that he's having different goals in life, not just be the best in the world, but he wants to be the best entertainer in the world. Oh, I'm not killing villagers. God damn it. I was idle there for some seconds. Ugly. He's 2k1? What? Oh, that's true. He's not playing for the last 3 months. Oh, no, not the last 3 months, like last 3 weeks. So when he got 2k1, that's true. He's 2k1 now. I was like talking about like his overall skill, but you are right that he's higher in the leaderboard than this. I'm curious if I'll be able to up from this one. Doesn't look like so. 26 going without any eco bonus, going for castle drop is a tough BO. Let's see if we will make it this time. I think I should be fine with the wood, right? I'm gonna get 204. Yeah, I will be fine with the wood. I will not be fine with the gold unless I'm sending there one more. It's like 10 seconds late to gold to stay there with only 2 villagers. But it should be fine either way. I should have the resources to go up. So it's all okay. I think this is why you this is like the weakness of Vietnamese, by the way, on Clown Arena. Unique unit plays when they cannot really use their monks too well against them because they don't have redemption, and also monk rushes because Vietnamese don't have heresy. So this is like one of the reasons why I don't think Vietnamese will be as high as they could be. on Clown Arena, just because they will be kind of good target for monks and good target for unique unit plays. Oh, wow, I'm sending more on gold, that's really not needed. Overall, it was reasonable. Bit faster market and we wouldn't idle at all. Oh, god damn it. It turned into worst second when I wasn't expecting it anymore. Right, so let's go for it actually, and let's not go for horse color. Yeah, horse color would be dumb. I will play one PC anyways, and then I will make Feitoria in case. So. I don't think we want to be playing with the horse color at all. Oh, hi there. Was it you or Dark Noob who was making fun of Czech Republic before the Netherlands? Or before the Dutch Czech Republic? Have no clue what you are about? Yeah, sure. I know. I'm sure that there was like nothing in the newspapers and such. Come on, Derp, come on, you are Dutch. Are you trolling me, or you are just not caring about soccer at all, or like football? Calling it soccer, you bastard. Okay, so it was well, I will take your word. So it was Dark Noob, he will pay. Don't worry. No, stupid. Oh, I was there the villager? Seriously? You'll pay for that. Oh, he's going for other archers. He's outmarked me. I think we are still absolutely fine. Where's this opening of his? Oh! Well, if I'm not trading like this.
Farei do way. Avançar. Farei do way. As armas. Farei do way. Atacar. Farei do way. Entendido. As armas. Farei do way. Atacar. Farei do way. Avançar. Atacar.
How many villages I'm going to lose there? God damn it. Okay, that's very solid. I guess we can be pushing from this angle. I think we need one more. I think we don't really need anything on food, or like not more than like 3 villagers, because we basically want chemistry and that's it. Okay, well. I don't think you can fight this ever. Or do we want to go back here? Okay, okay. Okay. Can I need this? This will be a very clownish game, I have to say. Very, very clownish. Come, 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 come. Ah, bastard. Not bad. Svetoria has most of my eco, honestly. Okay. Who needs eco anyways, right? We have Victoria. I have the population space for now. Okay, I'll just watch this one. Yeah. It's way over. Okay, slaving his base by quite a bit. Oh, he's doing bomber cannons. Oh, I cannot really do walls. Makes sense, makes sense. Common, like the common issue when those are opponent's walls. He has to micro this one by quite a bit. Okay, it's a hit. Why not? Whatever, like, we can just go Cavaliers. We have Victoria. Okay, nice macro. It's actually a very good defense by him. I didn't see that one coming. I think we still killed more than enough. Some, like now we don't need to necessarily kill this. We have the eco because we have Fedores. That's such a good trade. Just finish it. Oh, how did I lose that castle? To say that it's kind of something that I completely missed. So that he's attacking it, but the fact that he's losing it. Very surprised about it. He thinks he throw this one? I don't think that he throw this one. I think this civilization is so much better for 1 TC plays. I really disagree with this. Like, I mean, he didn't see the game. Obviously, he didn't see his point of view, but I don't know where he felt that he's throwing it. Like, he made a forward castle. Obviously, the castle will be always exposed to my traps. I was pushing there his castle with this castle with my second trap, so he had to be switching, and he was one TC go. Like, maybe he was getting second TC soon, but I think he was most of the time he was on 1 TC go, and he was playing that second castle. Very likely he was on only 1 TC, and in that case, switching from Rattans into something else is kind of unlikely. Yes, he could be playing Arbalest, which would likely trade a bit better than Skim, or would trade quite better than Elite Skirmishers or Imp Skimmers. I don't think that he really has too much gold control. Like, he was pushed out of all those gold spots. Maybe like this one only. So he could be playing Arbalest for some time, which would be better in the start. But I would say he wouldn't be able to push me there. I would just add PBCs if I would need it. And this way I simply wait for Cavaliers, but I don't really think that he was there any time in good position. He bettered your walls instead of waiting to castle up, he would be in a great spot. I don't really see it this way. I guess, yeah, like the second castle forward was a mistake. He would go in, he would kill there a couple of villagers, he would be still under pressure versus the organ guns. I would put pressure here. He would have to switch into Arbalest anyways. I think I would still likely be in good position, but yeah, this would likely be the better play. Agreed, Ranik. Yeah, either way, we are trading quite well there. In the end, we have way more gold, way more stone. Simply Feitoria Eco. For now, 55 villagers, but it doesn't really matter. Simply have 55 villagers and 4 Feitoria, so we can really afford what we want. And he has really okay. It's the one villager in his base, but that's all his eco. I don't really think that was the throw, but it was really good series. Or we didn't have any one-sided games, right? What we had was the Ethiopians versus Cumans, which was in Imp War, where simply my civilization proved to be better. Which we expected. Also, I had 5 relics, so I was simply in better position. And once I had added helps, I was trading really well. Then another game was that we were Byzantines, he was Mayans. He was going for the pressure again. I think good decision again. Not a great matchup for him, and we just defended it perfectly. And this game was Portuguese versus Vietnamese. I would say again, like playing it as we should, and we got to win. I would say we had 3 times better civilization than opponent, which we can say was also part of the draft. So what I would say, like, mostly decided this series was me having better civilizations from the draft. But well, it was a nice game. Were nice games there. I can move myself in the next round.